tries to kick it back. Pearson now forces this puck towards the corner. Died at the dot for Gaudette. Out right point, Clayton winds, fires. This one knocked down in front of the goaltender Dobish. That one hit Matthias Norlinder of the Rocket. And the defenseman laboring now, and not the guy you want to pass to. Puck comes his way, and on one leg, he tries to hack it past Butler without success. Left corner, Ozone. This is now Pearson behind the net, where Gaudette was shoved into him there. And the Monsters forwards there went tumbling. Up ice now, this is scraped deep by Norlinder, who doesn't get a shift change here that he wanted after that shot hit him in that previous sequence. Monsters now chip out of their own zone. Pearson runs over his man. That was Olivier Gallipeau. Up ice now, this is Knazko. Point per game in his career, 9 points in 9 games. All time for Knazko against Laval. Here's Whalen, high slot, fires. That shot blocked, comes back to Kuhlman's right side. Monsters now getting a change on defense as Knazko exits in lieu of Jakub Zaboral. Right corner. Offensive zone. Dunn tries to slide it towards Pearson. The puck kicks up into the air. In pursuit, rather, of a response. Here's Knazko out of his own zone. Took a hard hit there after the fact. Now for the Rocket defense, rather, for passing options. McKay presented himself as one and then could not reel it in. So Cleveland Svozil takes over, beats Gaudette. Stepped out of the way of a hit from Gallipeau. And off at center, controlled by Cleveland. Christensen dumps it in, left side and around the end boards. Came to the right corner eventually. That's where Ashan skates it up the dasher and then sends one into the air. 6'4", 195. Face-off controlled by Laval. They'll scrub one up the wall, out to center, where Clayton absorbed a hit from Bork, the captain of the Rocket. Here's Xhekaj down the left wall. Clayton gets in his way, and the puck behind the goal line now for Whalen. Forced up the dasher. Here's Clayton in the corner. Took a hit from Xhekaj, and then Whalen stepped into the Laval forward as the puck is out to center, and then across the ice for Christensen, carried in and fired sharply from the left wall. It's Lucas Condata, has the game's only goal to this point. Up ahead, this deflects deep to the Cleveland zone. Right corner, Zaboral lost an edge as he wipes out in his own zone there, forcing that puck into a four-man scrum just shy of the right hash mark, and now it's tossed behind the Cleveland net. Okabe gets there, leaves it for Zaboral. Zaboral to Del Bell Blues. Right up Main Street and center ice there. Backhands one towards Ashan. No icing, but they need to essentially win out to have any real chance. Cleveland want to draw. They exit their own zone. Kuhlman swipes it deep. Dobish out of his net, fires it high off the glass. And battled for now on the right boards offensively for Cleveland. Flexed around the end wall. Here's Knazko on the left dasher. Leaves it there for Stefan Matteau. Fires it back left point for McCown. Tried to stick handle through Xhekaj, who took it away. And the Monsters dump in for your playoff-bound Monsters. Catch all that action right here on the Gambler. Monsters at center have this puck picked up by young Florian. Xhekaj fanned on a shot, followed it up with a sharp angle backhander that butterflied wide. Picked up now by Butler, base the right circle in his own zone. Takes a late hit from McKay. Turned over, fed towards Florian Xhekaj, but out of his reach. Monsters now have Gaudette hit into the wall by Bisson as after crossing the offensive blue line, the Monsters forced back the neutral ice area. Dumped in there by Kuhlman, right corner to left. Able to be picked up by Bisson, not cleanly though. He turned against the wall, harassed by Butler. And in front of the net there, and a shot went wide left on Dobish. And it's forced past Svozil and all on the face-off. McKay's on the left wing. They win it back to Trudeau, left point. His shot blocked with the skate blade of Clayton. And he lofts one ahead. Grabbed by Whalen. A 2-on-1. Sillinger drives the net. Saucered to him. Accident. They score! It's right circle. Spun around by a check, but he maintained possession. Now gives it to Butler. Gains the line. Rink-wide pass. Left circle. Pearson towards the net. Looking for a tip from Gaudette. Dobish fought it off. Jake Gaudette to the right corner of the offensive zone. Turning off pressure applied by Norlinder. Norlinder able to clip it out to McKay. McKay to the middle of the ice. This is for Gabriel Bork, the captain. Met by Pearson in front of the Laval bench. Draw drops right side of the Cleveland zone. Monsters trying to pull it into the corner. Taken away by the Rocket. They'll feed it around the perimeter. Mailloux down from the right point. Battles with Pearson, but Corson Kuhlman's away with the puck. Off the left wall, finds Ashan on the correct side of the center red. Tried to turn and dump it in, and now does, as the Monsters, playing like the bloodthirsty team they are, desperate to cling to the slimmest of playoff hopes, and a win tonight keeps that flame flickering for the Rocket. See if they can finish off. Monsters out of their own zone here as we're back live. Have Kuhlman's feeding Okabe. Rolled off his stick, back into the monster zone. Kuhlman's across for Christensen. Christensen strides through center, gains the offensive blue line, cuts back, tried to toss a shot at the net. Went wide, Gaudette plays it to the Xhekaj. Scooping up the left side of his defensive zone. The fans boo again because Laval being allowed to take their time in the breakout. Here's Florian Xhekaj centering one, and it rolled away from Anderson right as he tried to fire. Norlinder right point now with under 4 minutes left in the game. Gets it down to the right circle for Anderson, thumped by Gaudette. Pass off Jake's legs, came to Christensen. Now it's off from Kuhlman behind the goal line. Puck taken away by Whalen. Whalen now to the heart of the monster zone there as McKay almost tried to wheel and fire. He couldn't do it.